Hey, Doug Franklin here in the Leader Treks office. As you can see, the summer is rolling along. Wilderness and backpacks are all coming in, probably coming in from Montana and going out to Kentucky, where we have a lot of groups on our backpacking trips there. But I wanted to answer some more questions from my blog today. I want to talk about how do we connect with students? How do we build a relationship with them? Well, I think the main way we do that is to listen to the 4 cries of a student's heart. I think students are telling us all the time what they need from us, and if we meet that need, then we got a really great chance of building a relationship with them. The first cry of a student's heart is always this: spend time with me. Students are dying for you to spend time with them, to actually give them some of your time. So the best way to do this is take them where you're going. If you're going to the hardware store, take them to the hardware store with you. Guys, there's nothing like hanging out with high school boys or junior high boys in the tool section. It makes for a great afternoon and a great time of ministry. Spend time with them. Go to where they're going. If they're at Starbucks, go there. If they're hanging out at the mall, go there. But when you give your time to students, it'll catch their attention, and they'll wonder why there's something different about you, because you're giving them something that they want. The second cry of a student's heart is simply this: discover me. See, students live in a world where everything is the same. Just look at the way they dress. They try to look the same. They try to dress alike. And there's nothing unique about them is the general idea, but there's a lot of things that are unique about them. And if you'll discover them, you'll make a tie, a bind to them that can't be broken. I love to ask students questions. I talked about this last week on the video blog, about asking questions of students, because by asking questions, you'll discover who they are. Have you ever watched high school students talk? It's all one-upmanship. There's very little listening that goes on. When you're discovering a student, you're listening to them, and you may be one of the only few people in their life that actually do that for them. So far, the first cry of a student's heart, that first cry is simply this: spend time with me. The second cry is discover me. And the third cry is this: connect with me. Find ways that our lives connect together, because I'm dying to be in community. I think that's what a lot of students are saying. So connect over TV shows, movies, excuse me, anything you can think of, connect with them over. Maybe you guys share a favorite band in mind, or maybe you guys enjoy the same restaurant, or maybe you enjoy a hobby or an interest together. Find a way you connect with that student, and then do that hobby, that interest together. You can talk music, you can talk videos, you can talk whatever you want, but find a way to connect your life to them. So far, it's spend time with me, it's discover me, it's connect with me, and here's the last thing that I think is the last cry of a student's heart. And it's one that shows that you really care. It's this: pursue me. I think students will always test to see how far our love will go, or how much they matter to us. And so we'll actually have to pursue them. Text messages, phone calls, Facebook, whatever it takes, chase after them. I like to think about Jesus in that he does this same thing for us. A lot of times we think about God up in heaven waiting for us to contact him, but that's not true. Jesus is constantly putting obstacles in our lives, constantly finding ways to attract us, finding ways to say he loves us, because Christ himself is chasing after us. He's in pursuit of us. He will not let us go, and he will do whatever it takes to bring us into his kingdom. How about us youth workers? Do we feel the same way? Are we hounds after students? Do we chase after them? Do we want to find them? Do we want to connect with them? Do we want to really know them? When we pursue students, we tell them this: we're valuable, that they really matter. If we don't, and we say, just come to our program at our church at our time, we say to students, you don't really matter. What we say is that the group matters. But when we pursue them, it means they matter. 4 cries of a student's heart, they're simply this: spend time with me, discover me, connect with me, and pursue me. We do these things, and our youth ministries will take off. God will bless them, and we'll see some incredible things happen. Thanks for listening.